Well, negotiations over the next stimulus package have come to a standstill, and now Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin is raising concerns that an agreement may never be reached.
Mark Meadows and I left the meeting on Friday, and it was clear to us that Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer were just not willing to compromise. If the Democrats are focused on politics and don't want to do anything that's going to succeed for the president, there won't be a deal.
Well, if there's no stimulus package, how devastating could that be for our economy? To weigh in, we welcome Papa John's Pizza founder, John Schnatter. John, thanks for joining us, sir. Tell me how important you think it is for small businesses to have access to loans to keep them going during this time.
Well, small business is the heart and soul of American business, and entrepreneurs are the ones that really make it happen. So their innovation, their ideas, their enthusiasm, their energy, their efforts, that's what makes America great. So we've always got to do whatever we can do to promote entrepreneurship and small business.
Yeah. Now, if you were running a small business right now, what would you be focused on? Just getting through? Would you be changing your business model? What would you be thinking about?
Well, we talked about this over the last 3 or 4 months, and it's been very difficult for small business. And starting out as a small business owner, my heart goes out to what they're dealing with. We did start in a broom closet, very difficult, but at least we could keep the doors open. They've been forced to shut the doors, start, stop, very difficult times and very unfair. You know, through adversity becomes success and winners, and America is made up of winners. And there's a lot of small businesses out there that if we can just give them the push and they can keep what I say the 3 E's. Effort, give it all you got. Enthusiasm, be passionate, and be an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is creative, it's innovative, it's finding out new ways to do things. And as we talked about early on, you always want to level set.
Yeah, I love that, the 3 E's. Now, you mentioned that you think it's been kind of unfair for some small businesses. Tell me how you mean that. In what way?
Well, my gosh, I mean, most small businesses live, you know, week to week, day to day on sales. And when your business gets shut down, completely shut off, I mean, it's not survival of the fittest. It's just, you know, how do you hang on and get ready for when you do reopen? And that's where the 3 E's came into effect. You know, prepare for that day when you reopen, be proactive. And what I mean by level set, whether it's emotionally, spiritually, you know, financially, the positioning of your brand, the image, level set, be prepared, and that's what we did with this pedal with Papa. The physical health aspect is just one part of entrepreneurship and keeping yourself sharp and keen. And so what you want to do is you want to level set wherever you're at, emotionally, intellectually, business, etc., and then build from there. And that's what this 3 or 4 months has been for the successful entrepreneurs when we come out of this. And this is what pedal with Papa is all about.
Do you think it's time to get back into restaurants, or does it depend on where you are?
Well, that's a little bit not a one-shoe-fits-all kind of question. Right now, pizza delivery, you can't make a mistake. You have a captive audience. You basically got a monopoly. Even if the product is served late, you still can get a very high premium for the product. Full-service restaurants with a bar or, you know, seating, that's a whole different situation. So if you're in the delivery business and it's kind of your bailiwick, it's your forte, I think you're in a good position, and I think you will be here in the near term, depending on when we open this economy up, when we find a vaccine. And if you're in the restaurant business, full seating, then I think you're really going to have to be adaptive and innovative and find ways to navigate through these tough waters.
How has Papa John's done during this?
Oh, Papa John's has done great. The sales are through the roof. I think last quarter reported 28% comps. Earnings are exceptional. We've, like Amazon, Walmart, and a few other folks, have really benefited from this pandemic. You hate to benefit when everybody else is suffering, but we just had to be at the right time, at the right place, doing the right thing. We had a fantastic quarter last quarter, and we're doing quite well this quarter, and we're poised for future growth.
Well, we've certainly had our share of Papa John's McDonald's pizza at our house, so I understand why you're doing well. Now, you are in the process of trying to raise some money to help people through this. Tell us what you're doing.
Well, we've been looking to get our fitness in shape here, and so we've been preparing for a 100-mile ride for the last 2 or 3 months. And unfortunately, with the virus, you can't really have an organized ride. They don't want that many people in the same place at the same time. So we did what we call Pedal for Papa. We did our own 100-mile ride, and so we're going to give $1,000 a mile, $100,000 for 100 miles. We're going to start out in Fort Myers. We got 4 local charities down there in Fort Myers. Pedal down to Captiva and come back. Should be fun. 100 miles, and give $100,000 away to small business folks that are trying to help the Corona situation, and also, of course, the American Heart Association.
And if people want to get involved, how can they do that? Can they donate money? Can they also ride?
Just look up Instagram, the Papa John Schnatter. Look up Pedal with Papa. It's pretty, click it across, and it's pretty self-explanatory.
The most I've ever ridden in a day, I think, is 30 miles. Have you ever done 100 miles in a day?
I did 100 miles one time before, and it was pretty sloppy. It was pretty clumsy, frankly. But we prepared for this. We did 70 miles last Saturday in the hills of Asheville, North Carolina. Oh. This is flat, of course, being in Florida. So this should safe race would be a good race. So we're prepared for this.
Well, that sounds good, and good luck to you. And I'm glad your business is doing well, and that you're doing good things with your time and efforts here. Thank you so much, John Schnatter.
Newsmax TV is now America's fastest growing cable news channel. We give you the real news you need. So subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a thumbs up. If you like this video, share it with your friends. Newsmax TV streams live on YouTube for free. Newsmax TV, real news for real people.